Have you ever looked around and wondered if you're financially behind? Maybe you're approaching 40, already in your 40s, or even beyond, and you feel like everyone else has figured out money while you're still trying to catch up. Social media doesn't help. Every day we're shown people buying luxury homes, driving expensive cars, taking dream vacations, and claiming they've achieved financial freedom before turning 35. It's easy to feel discouraged. But here's the truth. Financial success is not a race against other people. It's a race against your previous self. And while there are certain financial milestones many experts recommend reaching by age 40, falling short of them doesn't mean you failed. It simply means it's time to create a plan and move forward with intention. In this video, we're going to explore what you should ideally have accomplished financially by age 40, why these milestones matter, and most importantly, how to catch up quickly if you're behind. One of the first financial accomplishments you should aim for by age 40 is having complete control over your spending. This sounds simple, but it's something millions of people never truly achieve. By 40, you should know exactly where your money goes every month. You don't need to track every penny obsessively, but you should have a clear understanding of your income, expenses, debts, and savings goals. Financial control isn't about restriction, it's about awareness. People who build wealth know their numbers. They understand how much they earn, how much they spend, and how much they're investing for the future. If you reach 40 and still feel surprised by your bank balance at the end of every month, that's a sign that your financial foundation needs attention. The good news is that financial awareness can be built in just a few weeks with consistent tracking and budgeting. Another important milestone is having an emergency fund. Life becomes more complex as we get older. By age 40, many people have families, mortgages, aging parents, and increased responsibilities. Unexpected expenses become more frequent and often more expensive. That's why a strong emergency fund is essential. Ideally, you should have enough savings to cover at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This financial cushion protects you from job loss, medical emergencies, major home repairs, or other unexpected events. Without an emergency fund, even a small crisis can turn into a financial disaster. If you're behind on this goal, start small. Even saving a few $100s can create momentum. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is building resilience. Debt management is another area where significant progress should be visible by age 40. While not everyone will be completely debt-free, high-interest consumer debt should no longer control your financial life. Credit card debt is especially dangerous because it quietly steals your future wealth through interest payments. Every dollar spent on interest is a dollar that can't be invested, saved, or used to improve your life. By age 40, your focus should be on eliminating toxic debt and using credit strategically rather than emotionally. If you're still carrying large balances, don't panic. Many people turn their finances around later in life. What matters is creating a structured repayment plan and committing to it consistently. Let's talk about retirement savings because this is where many people start feeling anxious. Financial experts often suggest having several times your annual salary saved for retirement by age 40. While the exact number varies depending on your goals and lifestyle, the principle remains the same. Your future self needs support from your present self. Retirement isn't something that magically happens. It is funded through years of disciplined investing. If you're behind, remember that your highest earning years may still be ahead of you. Increasing your contributions, reducing unnecessary expenses, and investing consistently can significantly improve your long-term outlook. The key is starting now rather than dwelling on what you didn't do 10 years ago. By age 40, you should also have developed at least one additional source of income beyond your primary job. This doesn't necessarily mean owning a business or earning thousands of dollars every month from side hustles. It simply means recognizing that relying on a single source of income creates financial vulnerability. The modern economy changes rapidly. Industries evolve, companies downsize, and job markets shift unexpectedly. Having a secondary income stream provides flexibility and security. It could come from freelance work, consulting, investing, rental income, online businesses, or monetizing a valuable skill. Multiple income streams aren't just about earning more money. They're about creating options and reducing risk. Homeownership is often considered a major financial milestone, but it's important to approach this carefully. By age 40, some people own homes, while others rent and invest the difference. Both paths can lead to financial success. The real goal isn't home ownership itself. It's building net worth and financial stability. If you own a home, ideally you should have built meaningful equity. If you rent, you should be using the financial flexibility to grow investments and avoid lifestyle inflation. The mistake many people make is assuming that buying a house automatically equals financial success. Wealth is determined by your overall financial position, not just the roof over your head. Another accomplishment you should strive for by age 40 is having a positive net worth. Your net worth is simply the difference between what you own and what you owe. It's one of the most important indicators of financial progress because it provides a complete picture of your financial health. Income alone doesn't determine wealth. Many high-income earners live paycheck to paycheck because their expenses and debts consume everything they earn. A positive and growing net worth indicates that your assets are gradually working harder than your liabilities. If your net worth is negative, don't lose hope. Focus on increasing assets, reducing debt, and tracking progress regularly. Small improvements compound over time. Financial literacy should also be well developed. By age 40, you don't need a degree in finance, but you should understand the basics of budgeting, investing, taxes, insurance, and retirement planning. Knowledge is one of the most valuable financial assets because it influences every money decision you make. The difference between someone who builds wealth and someone who struggles financially often comes down to understanding how money works. Fortunately, financial education has never been more accessible. Books, podcasts, courses, and educational videos provide endless opportunities to improve your financial knowledge. The investment you make in learning can produce returns for decades. Insurance is another area many people overlook until it's too late. By age 40, you should have appropriate insurance coverage that protects your income, family, health, and major assets. Insurance isn't exciting, but it serves a critical purpose. A single unexpected event can erase years of financial progress. Proper coverage creates a safety net that allows you to pursue financial growth without exposing yourself to unnecessary risks. Review your policies regularly and make sure they align with your current stage of life and responsibilities. One financial achievement that deserves more attention is learning how to delay gratification. By age 40, you should have developed the ability to prioritize long-term rewards over short-term impulses. This skill influences everything from spending habits to investment decisions. Wealth accumulation often looks boring from the outside. It involves consistency, patience, and disciplined choices repeated over many years. People who master delayed gratification understand that every financial decision has consequences. They don't sacrifice all enjoyment, but they carefully balance present pleasures with future security. Investing should become a normal part of your life by age 40. Too many people view investing as something complicated or risky. In reality, avoiding investing can be one of the biggest financial risks of all, because inflation steadily reduces the purchasing power of cash. Investing allows your money to grow through the power of compounding. The earlier you start, the more powerful compounding becomes, but it's never too late to benefit from it. Even if you're beginning at 40, consistent investing over the next 20 or 30 years can produce remarkable results. The most important factor is participation, not perfection. By this stage of life, you should also have clear financial goals. Goals provide direction and motivation. Without them, it's easy to drift financially and wonder why progress feels slow. Your goals might include paying off debt, funding retirement, purchasing property, building an investment portfolio, starting a business, or achieving financial independence. Whatever your objectives are, they should be specific, measurable, and meaningful to you. Clarity creates focus, and focus accelerates results. Now let's address the most important question. What if you're already 40 and haven't achieved many of these milestones? First, understand that you're not alone. Millions of people reach middle age carrying debt, lacking savings, and feeling uncertain about their future. Financial setbacks are incredibly common. Divorce, health issues, economic downturns, family responsibilities, and career disruptions affect people in ways that statistics rarely capture. Your current situation is not a life sentence. It is simply your starting point. The fastest way to catch up financially is to increase the gap between what you earn and what you spend. This gap is where wealth is created. Many people focus exclusively on